some delay, guys. I am back to recording videos. I had to help somebody do some things, and that ate up all my free time in between work and doing that. And before we even get on with the review, I do have a special announcement going on. I will be at Pete's Robot Convention this weekend from Saturday night to all through Sunday, basically during through the whole convention. So if you guys wanted to say, hey, how you doing, like your videos or your videos stink, whatever, I'll be there. Just look for me, Primal Sabbath, and a lot of the guys from the Plastic Addicts. Plastic Addicts? I can't remember. I'm going to put up a link to their podcast that they do every Saturday night. And I'm basically going to be hanging out with those guys for pretty much the whole weekend. So if you guys want to hang out or just even say hi to any of us, just come say hey. Anyway, on to the review. Today we have, on Combiner Awards Month, we have Protector-Bot First Aid. Yeah. Another use of one of my favorite molds, the Trailbaker, Ironhide, Wild Ride, him version of the mold. But he's the only one that actually bulks up a little bit. Instead of actually being a traditional pickup truck, he does have this little carryover to give him the full ambulance look. Now, first and foremost, of course, I really need to get a silver Gundam marker and painting these wheels, because it would help break up the wheels so much. And I just realized this as well because I was going through my Transformers Prime collection, and pretty much these wheels started with the Prime toys. These little pop-in tires like this. They're no longer bolted in or anything else. They pretty much started with a Prime. Now there's some other figures I might have done it before, but that's just at least I've noticed with my collection that they started. But he's got this really nice, somewhat metallic blue for the windows. I really dig it. A dark metallic, that's not metallic, it's just the base coat. A dark red for the underneath. That nice silver lining. That really nice silver paint that they keep using on the Protector-Bots. Of course, nothing on the back. And of course, all the undersides will have the traditional bot and maybe the lens compressed part. And he does roll nice and fine. And of course, enough about him, he does come with his accessories. A nice little axe with again, that really nice silver paint. And what looks like what's trying to be some circuit detailing on top of the engine block. Okay, we got that, and of course we do have the hand fist gun, which is actually molded to look like a motor, because on the other versions of the mold, there's actually a little tab in the bed where this can fit. Now, granted, this is still the same mold, so it still has that little peg there. So, and of course, they still have that little tab. So all we gotta do is just pop that sucker on when it wants to pop on. There we go. Curl up the thumb, and it fits nice on top, giving it some actual armory. And of course, you got the peg holes in the sides, so you can pop that axe on. Boom. And of course, I always love weapon storage on my vehicle mode. Granted, I don't display nothing granted, I don't display anything in vehicle mode. But it's something I like nonetheless, because I do admit I do take these things down from time to time and I do mess with them. I mean, they are toys after all. But he does roll really nice. And before we actually go on to the limb combination, I actually have a G1! Oh, look at how cute that is! I actually have some. As much as I find some of the G1 stuff kind of bland, at least according to my tastes, I am more and more warming up to them. So I'm slowly starting to build up a collection. Like, I have all the Protector-Bots, I have First Aid and Hotspot, but I'm slowly building up a collection, and the Protector-Bots are one of those groups. And the bad part is you can really see his age. And I have the window open, so it brings in a lot of light, and you can really see that. This one is slightly yellowed. It's just more like aged yellowed than not actual like yellow. Okay, never mind. I'm looking through the. Yeah, it's just kind of dirty. I actually need to redo the stickers on this. But hey, wait a minute. I just noticed this. They pretty much almost use the same exact color blue. Nice. Anyway, move him to the side. Let's pop this off and pop. Actually, we can leave this on. And we're gonna raise this up a little bit. And, okay, when it comes to his foot mode and one other foot mode, they're very easy. Now, first thing you just got to do is just pop this off, move this to the back, like so. Just, all you got to really do is just pop open the legs. Oh, snap, I forgot about this. You're going to have to take the axe off or else it will get in the way. You basically have to half uncurl him, because all these do tab and lock together, so just got to undo the arms like so, Just enough to get the legs undone. Turn his head around. Lock. Lock. Boom. Of course, you put that there. Boom. You got his leg mode. And of course, you can put the axe on there for storage. Now that is one of the downsides to all the Combiner Wars, is that someone said on a TFW podcast, and I completely agree with them. What happened to combining weapons? I actually really don't like that on a lot of my combiners. You can sit and look at them and see their individual guns just hanging off of them. What happened to something like Victorion, where each individual gun can combine to form a big gun? Shoot, G2/RID Bruticus or G1 Bruticus. All their guns, yes, were silly. They all stuck together, but that was the thing. They all stuck together to form a giant gun, and it was a way for the guns to be used without just hanging off the body like I see everything else. It's a nitpick and an irritation, and once someone brought that up, and now I can't get that out of my head. Anyway, let's go on to arm mode. Arm mode. I say with a stutter and slight pause. So all you gotta do is just pop his arms out. You might want to. One negative thing about this is that the hood and these panels do get in the way all the time, and that's pretty much on every single version of this toy. I'm gonna pop these up really quick. Oop. And bring this down, and of course these pegs fit in those. You just gotta make sure that they line up properly. Boop. And then we gotta bring these down. Lift these up so it unlocks the forearms. Bring them all the way back, because that tab's going to fit in that little part right there. And rinse and repeat. Uh-oh, come on. There we go. And you put the flaps down to put this down, that around. And of course, you prep the hand part of it. Uh-oh. Don't do this to me. No, Billy, don't do this to me. Ah! Okay. Are we seriously doing this? Are we seriously doing this on camera right now? No! I will not let the hand-foot gun win. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why is this thing winning? Why? Oh. Okay. Screw it. Plan B. You can't get it. So if you get in a homicidal rage and you can't get the fingers out, just say screw it like I will and just bring the hand down and just do this, because it doesn't hinder anything and it just looks like he's... Well, it already kind of looks like he has fingers anyway, so... Boom! There! Arm mode! I'm done! I'm done with these hand feet things! I'm only on day 2! Day 2, day 3! You see how much it's messing me up? Ah! Okay, robot mode! Boop! Easy as pie. So boop, boop, boop. Separate. Undo these. Dude. Roll up. Boom. We're done. We're done. Yay! Home stretch. Home stretch. Anyway. Why does this do this to me? Oh, okay. Here's first aid. He looks really nice. Like his head. Like the silver paint. Arms. On a ball joint. Actually have 180 degree back and forth on the elbow. Bicep rotation. Ball joint at the hip. Thigh swivel. Knee bend at 90 degrees. Waist joint. Can give some super I'm coming to rescue poses. Haha. Actually, hold on, let's actually do this. Dude. Let's move that forward a little bit. Hey, there we go. And let's go ahead and bring his little... Oh, look at how cute! Look at how cute that is! Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying right now. Oh, of course, love the new iteration. Messing with these things more and more has given me more appreciation on the individual figures, because I actually have all my combiners shown in combined form, but actually getting to sit down and play with them just reminds me how much I love combiners, and just I love that it's not just a one big robot, it's 5 robots put together, and I can sit there and like literally take an arm or a leg off and just goof off with it for hours on end. Jeremiah's also hooked up a monster right now. Anyway, to wrap this up, let's get my defeat out of here. Put the gun on him and the axe. Actually, the axe would have been... Think about it, the axe would have actually been more appropriate on a hotspot since he's a fire truck, but that's what the mold came with. Anyway, guys. Oh my god, I gotta stop this. Just like the other one, I actually really do dig this mold. The only complaints I have is that the panels on the shoulders do bump into the hood a lot. Other than that, he's really posable. He can really hold a stance. I really do like all the heads that they've been having on all the Protectobots. How they're matching up with the originals, like this one right here. I mean, except for that was a complete just daub of paint with some minor details in it. Minor details in it, but I really dig him. Actually, the more I mess with him, the more I like him. I forgot about him. Pick him up, especially if you want to get the Protectobots, because he is part of the original G1 formation. Other than that, I'm dying. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm ghost. I'm past tense. I'll catch you guys later.